Okay, so what I wanted to do this morning, we've actually done it before, but it's always good to do review. Like when I reviewed it, it was like, and it's from Beyond Darkecha in the Sefer about the right. It's a Darchei Avodah Maaseh, and it's in the section about Devekut. So if anyone has it, you can look along with me. Um, 1 minute. It is on page. 1 second. Okay, yeah. It starts on page pay het, and it's about how to acquire devekut. Like how do we acquire devekut with Hashem? And he goes through different ways, which we all know, but I'll just tell you what he says. And then we're going to get to what we want to work on today, which is Yichudim. Because when we meditate on Shem Hashem and we connect the Yud with the Hey and the Vav and the Hey, that's called doing a Yichud. Okay, so he starts off, I'm just telling you everything that you know. He talks about the first thing is emunah, and he stresses speaking to Hashem to increase your emunah. Then he talks about ahava and jira. And then he goes on to talk about Torah and Tefillah. And then the next thing is Shemot HaKodesh, which is what I want to focus on today. So first of all, I just want to say that all our learning and all our meditation, mamash, we're entering into a teva. Valerie was just talking about going on a cruise and sailing on like beautiful waters. So when we enter into doing it a yichud, it's what Rav Morgenstern calls a ship. To go, we enter our ship and we go sailing on the blue seas, and this brings down compassion. So may all our learning, may all our meditation bring down Hashem's mercy, compassion for the soldiers. May they be released very, very soon. Compassion for all and protection for all our soldiers, healing for all the soldiers and for everyone who needs healing, and for each one of us individually, Hashem's compassion for us, so that we stay in our protected spaces, that we stay in our teva, so that we can sail through the rough waters of life, staying connected to Hashem. Okay, so what he says about Yichudim is something that we all know, and I'm going to just go over some of the main points that he makes. Okay, so first of all, he talks about the tzayer b'machshavato, which means imagine it in your thoughts. Imagine the Shem Hashem in your thoughts. It's like you're drawing this picture in your imagination. And then he has a long footnote where he goes through the different ways of doing that. Okay, so he says, number one, to look at the letters as they're written, like you imagine how it's. I'll go get it. But you know, we all have our cards with Shem Hashem. Like you see in your mind's eye the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey as it's written in the Torah. And then he says, as if you see it, he says, with the eyes of your ruach, like with your spiritual eyes. You're looking, your eyes are closed and you're looking at the letters with your spiritual eyes. Tammuz is a tikkun of seeing, right? So in Tammuz, we want to not only see the good in ourselves and in others, but we want to strengthen our spiritual eyes. Okay. He says, if you're not able to do this, like some people for some people, it's easier to visualize. For other people, it's more difficult. So he says that what you do is that he says, Yachshov ke'ilu shomea kol. It's as if you're hearing a voice, that is the voice that's saying the letters. So we've talked about this before, right? Sarah Yehudit says she doesn't see, but she hears. So as we're saying the letters, like we're saying Yi and Va, we're hearing the call. He says we're hearing the call, um, like in our thoughts. We're hearing the vibration of the letters. So he says in the beginning, and we've done this, you should draw in your thoughts each letter alone. And then, and until you get used to imagining it. So we've done it. Like you see the yud, you see the hey, you see the vav, you see the hey. Right? We've done it where we see it horizontally. We've seen it where we bring it into our body. We've seen the letters as if they're big as a house, right? We've seen the letters full of light, like different ways of imagining and seeing the letters. He said, when you're thinking about these holy letters, Devorah, you're going to like this because you play an instrument. He says, "L'nagain b'peh nigun me'orer," that you have a melody. Now, I don't know if it's a melody like, or the melody of the letters. I'm not sure what he's saying, but it's melodious. Like your meditation is like, it's a melody. And he says also, even if you have a kli nagina, you could play it, which is interesting. Like how you could play your instrument while you're doing Yud K Vav K, right? I'm sure Devorah, you do that when you play, right? But anyway, it seems to me that's what he's saying. I've never done that. Okay, so he says, listen to this. This is really interesting for us. He says, it's not enough to just think about the letters, but bli hargasha. You have to feel the letters. And you have to, when you're thinking of the letters, yitbonen largish et or shebetocham, that you're concentrating, meditating on feeling the light within the letters. So you're not only seeing the letters, you're feeling the letters. Now, this requires practice, he says. You know, you start off and you keep doing it, and the more you keep doing it, like if you're worried that you're not feeling it, sometimes it takes time and practice to feel it. Like you become so absorbed with it. Like I think Sarah Leah is my daughter, but Sarah Yehudi was once saying she feels it in the bottom of her spine, which is interesting. Okay, but he says, "L'chol hapachot tzarich largish v'histaklut lachem hargasha kedusha udvekut klalit." That while you're meditating on the letters, to feel hargasha kedusha, like the holiness in the letters, and to enter into this feeling of hargasha, and to really feel it, the amitit. And he says everyone does this according to their ability, and that the more that you do it, the more you're going to feel it, and the more you're going to feel the light in it. Okay, I think that's it for today. I mean, I'm going to go on next time with more things that he says. And he says one more thing. He says, while you're doing it and you're thinking of these holy names, visualizing these holy names, or hearing these holy names, that it's real, and it gives, and this holy name gives you a koach to lehit lahet. I mean, it's to get like on fire, right? Like you're feeling, but it's like lighting you up. It's not stam, like it's not a melody, da da da. It's like it's a melody that's uplifting you. So he says he says, practice, practice, practice. And the more that you practice, the more that you can get into a place of feeling. Okay, I haven't said anything new, right? Except for me rereading this is the emphasis on the hargasha, on how on feeling it. It's not just seeing it, it's not just hearing it, but it's feeling it and like really getting it into your feelings. Um, okay. Does anyone does anyone want to say anything, add anything like from what you've been practicing? Do you feel like you've been getting into a place of feeling? I'm like just checking in with all of you. Anyone want to be so brave as to say something?
Does he suggest what feeling means? Like what that, does he describe it at all?
Okay, so he has a whole section in the Sefer, how to feel, how to feel the light. So let me just see. If I find it right away, I'll tell you something that he said. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as, but I'll tell you, for me, it's like when you get into your ship, like you're getting into your holy ship and you're going sailing, and it's like, for me, it's like, it's a feeling of the vibration. It's like, me with all my thoughts and all my, I have to do this and that, and this kid this, and this grandkid this. No, it's like I'm so betoch. You know, the Baal Shem Tov says, next time we'll do how to feel, okay? I'm not going to do it now. But I'm so betoch my ship and I'm sailing on it, that it's just wait, and the Baal Shem Tov says, Tzoar taseh l'teva, make a light and enter into the ship with all your koach, like with all your everything, so that all that exists for this time that you're meditating is just the either the sight. I'm much more into vibration. For me, like I find like when I'm focusing on the letters, like trying to see them, I'm more trying to see than being in them for me. So for me, it's more of just being into the vibration of, of the yi and the va and the yo and the hey and the va and the hey. It's just, it like encompasses my whole being. I hope that answered a bit your question. And next week, we will explore, if anyone has the Sefer, right? It's in the Sefer at the end of the Sefer. Do any of you have that Sefer? I would really suggest getting it. Yafa went to the yeshiva and picked up a bunch of them. My neighbor sometimes goes to Rav Morgenstern's yeshiva. If you would like, I can ask him to pick up a sefer for you and get it to you somehow. But it's a beautiful, beautiful sefer on the pnimiyut of Torah. He goes into bitachon and bitul and achila, debekut. Okay. Does
That's the,
any?
no, Mayor, that's the original Sefer that we bought through you?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. I
Okay,
think you have it, right?
right, the original one.
Yeah.
Because then afterwards you talked about ones for the Chagim or for different,
Right. Right.
this is the first.
Right. That was the first one.
Okay.
Okay. So while you're here, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how's meditating been for you? I think it's good to do a little check-in every once in a while to see where we're all. Anyone? No. Okay.
I think it's been difficult because of the situation we're in. We've been in like this survival mode type of, and we've kind of fighting for, I mean, struggling to reach that connection, but we're so like, uh, I don't know, we're in this phase right now of the war, the sirens, the this, I mean, we're just, every day it's something new and different and just trying to keep our balance. I mean, that's how I'm feeling, just trying to keep my balance. And then, so the meditation has been really hard to connect to.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, okay? It's very important in these times, challenging times, to make a time. Let's say 10, 15 minutes. And sometimes you can just sit and try to focus. Nothing will happen. It doesn't matter. I think it's just very important as meditators to have a daily meditation practice where you're committing this time. And I think if it's too hard to do the Yud K Vav K, if it's just too much, then at least whatever, just some kind of meditation, prayer meditation, like just take a psukim. Like during the war when it was like really difficult, I was doing Hashem, Hashem, Kel Rachum V'chanun. I just kept saying it over and over and over again. And because Hashem, Hashem, Kel is Hashem's midot of absolute mercy. And so I just felt like I would just stop. Like that was what Rav Morgenstern was saying. Like in times of challenge, he said, in times of war, don't look at the news. I mean, we can't not look at the news. But I know during the war, we were like looking all the time. Now we can chill. We don't have to look all the time now. It's like, once a day, twice a day, must speak, it's enough, right? Because it just takes us out of our teva. So commit to once a day, I would say 15 minutes, we could do it. Set your alarm. I would say also, what really helps meditation practice, it's a little difficult for women, but I think it's important. Same time, same place, same thing. Pick something for this week, same time in the morning, same place that you're going to go to, same thing that you're going to meditate on. If something else comes to you to meditate on, fine, but have your backup plan. And I've seen it written that in this way, the Yetzer Hara doesn't disturb you as much. It's true. It really works. This is your time. This is your place. Goodbye, 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 everything. I'm just with you, Hashem, sailing on my ship. I'm sailing on Yud Kei Vav Kei. I'm sailing on a pasuk, or else I'm talking to Hashem in my heart, or I'm speaking to Hashem out loud. I think it's really, really important because it's like the water on the rock. Like the more we do it, the less, I mean, look, sometimes I sit down to meditate and it's like, oh, I kind of feel like I wasted 15 minutes, but I didn't because there was always some gift in it, little gift even, some realization, some voice that comes to you. Pay attention in that time period, what your higher self is saying to you because you're blocking out all the static and you can really hear the voice of your soul clearer. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Thank you. That helps.
Okay, anyone else? Just anything? Have you all been meditating every day? Or trying to? Yeah, Devorah, yes. Okay, so please, please, it really is like, it really is a way to bring down Hashem's compassion and rachamim. And we're part of this meditation group, and if you want to deepen your meditation practice, you have to meditate. And I think 15 minutes a day isn't like asking too much of anyone, right? It is a wonderful time to do this before you pray, before you pick up your sitter, or whatever else form of prayer that you do. Meditate 15 minutes. And then if you can also, right, after you pray, put down your sitter and you just run to what you're doing. If you can, just spend 5 minutes and just listen in, like just to messages. You can even say, as the Piazetzner Rebbe recommends, Hareini Hashem Darkecha, Hareini Hashem. Just repeat it, like Hashem, show me what I need to do. And really, sometimes you really hear messages from your higher self. It could even be, I have to call this person. I should call this person. This voice that comes to you, and take it seriously. You know, it's a message for you. Okay. So we've talked about different ways of meditating on Shem Hashem. One is looking at the letters, seeing the letters one at a time. Two is putting them all together. Three is just getting into hearing the voice. And this morning, I would like to meditate with you on hearing, even though Tammuz is a tikkun of seeing. So maybe we should spend a minute on seeing the letters. Okay, maybe we'll see the letters within us, where my whole body becomes a kli, my whole body becomes a ship. So let's close our eyes. Okay, close your eyes and just feel how you're supported on the chair that you're sitting on. We're going to start by taking 3 slow, deep breaths. And as you breathe, bring Or Hadash, new light, into every cell of your being. And as you exhale, just let go of any tension that you feel anywhere in your body. Just blow it out like gray smoke. Just take a couple of deep, slow breaths, exhaling, exhaling, and inhaling Or Hadash. Letting go of the old, inhaling Or Hadash. And let's just take a couple moments to feel this, the Or Hadash, the Or Kitov. The first time Hashem saw, the first thing Hashem created out of darkness was light, the Or Kitov, the Or Hadash. So just imagine that this Or Kitov that Hashem hid away is now revealing itself to you. This gentle Or Pashut, pure, endless light. We can just imagine this light, the light of Hashem Shekhinah above our heads. And just imagine how it's entering through your crown. And as it enters into your face, it's bringing quiet, peaceful, quiet light into your face. Just let all the muscles around your mouth relax. Just relax your tongue on the bottom of your mouth. Just feel the light upon your face as the light touches the skin of your face and all the muscles in your face are letting go, relaxing. Let's just imagine now how this light, this sweet, quiet light, coming down upon your shoulders. Your shoulders are relaxing, letting go. Just feel the light in your throat and the back of your neck. Just imagine how your throat is opening, widening, letting go of any tension in the back of your neck and in your shoulders. Ah, now feel the light, the sweet light now moving down your arms into your hand. the part of the body of Tammuz is the right hand. The right hand is the hand of Chesed. Just feel the light in your arms and your hands. Now just imagine the sweet light. It's in your heart. The light is in your heart. Your heart is quiet. Libi halal b'kirbi, and your heart is just empty of all thoughts and all worries. No, the light is moving down your spine, into your belly, and into all those organs, into your liver, healing your liver, into your small intestine, large intestine, pancreas, into all your inner organs, so that your whole belly feels relaxed, filled with light. Now imagine this light moving down into your knees, the back of your knees, and then all the way down to the bottom of your feet, so that now your whole body is relaxed, filled with light. Now we're going to imagine each holy letter of Hashem's name, one at a time, and then all together. So now imagine before you, in front of your face, the letter Yud. And the letter Yud is filled with light. It can be big, it can be small, but your Yud is filled with light. And now we're going to bring this Yud inside of our head, inside of our face, so that our whole head is filled with the letter Yud. Chachma. And then breathe out slowly. And now imagine, hey, Ima, the letter Hey, the upper Hey, and she's filled with light. Chachma Bina, this understanding light, the letter Hey, filled with light. And the letter Hey is entering your chest and into your heart, sits above you from the top of your shoulders, so that the letter Hey fills up your whole heart, the understanding heart. Feel the light of the Hey within your heart. And breathe out slowly one time. The letter Vav, the letter of connection, of truth. So just see a Vav, the letter Vav before you, filled with light. And then entering your body from the top of your feet, top of your head to the bottom of your feet. The light of connection, of truth filling your body. Enod milvado. And then exhale briefly one time. And imagine the final Hey, the Hey of Malchut, your Malchut that's entering your lower body embracing you, filling you with the light of the Shekhinah. And so within us, we have the Yud and the Hey, and the Vav, and the Hey. Just for a moment, feel Hashem's holy name within you so that your whole body is filled with light. This Shem Hashem, visualizing the letters of Hashem's name, is purifying, purifies you and connects you to Hashem who is, was, and will be. Ein od milvado. There's nothing else. And now that we've filled our bodies, which are our ships, we're going to practice sailing. Sailing on the sounds and the vibrations of the letters in Hashem's name. And it's so much easier to sail with the vowels. The vowels help set our ships a sail. And so we're going to go with Sarah Yehudit's meditation of Yo and Hey and Va and Hey and Yi and Va. So I'm going to say it again. All there is, Ein od milvado. There's nothing else right now but Yo and Hey and Va and Hey and Yi and Va. And each one of us will find our rhythm. Our ship can sail so slowly, or it can go quickly. It can go Yo and Hey and Va and Hey and Yi and Va, or it can go slowly. Yo and Hey and Va and Hey and Yi and Va. And if you wish, you can give the letters a melody, but to hear it in your heart, to hear the vibrations within your whole being, and to feel it, to feel as these holy letters set your ship a sail. And just imagine, as Valerie described, that your ship is sailing on gorgeous waters, turquoise, blues, if you wish. You can give it color, sound, rhythm, movement. Be playful, experiment. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the letters. You can see them, feel them, hear them, sail upon them. We're going to meditate now for 15 minutes. Yo, hey, Enva, hey, E, Enva. Let's just take a moment and thank Hashem. Thank Hashem for this experience that we've just had. And ask Hashem to help us get closer, to become pure and transparent vessels for Hashem's will and inspiration. We're just going to spend 3 minutes in tefillah and sending this energy. Send this energy as healing energy to whoever you want to send this energy for. So just 3 minutes of tefillah. And just breathe out ever so slowly one time. Just feel how your body is relaxed and filled with light. And then just slowly move your fingers. Just move your shoulders. And then when you're ready, just slowly, slowly open your eyes. Just notice the light that's all around you. And just know that you can come back to this anytime you stop and enter your ship. Hmm. Laura, you look so beautiful walking with the blue sky behind you and the sun on your body. Wow, gorgeous. You're muted.
No, I sat down for the meditation. It was very beautiful. It was really so beautiful. And Valerie, I was with you right there in the blue waters on your cruise. I don't know if you saw me there.
I'm glad. Thank you.
They felt those blue waters. It was very beautiful. Yeah, now I'm just walking to where I need to go. Thank you so much, Mira.
Wow, it's beautiful where you're walking. Blue sky,
There,
trees, and
oh,
the
you know,
sun on, the
really.
sun on your body. It's gorgeous.
And yeah, it's Israel.
Hashem. Does anyone else want to share anything? Neria, did you feel that you could feel a little bit more?
Um, I I worked a little bit on feeling them, but I find that the letters are actually a gateway into something which brings up a lot of feelings for me
Uh-huh.
in all the meditations that we've done. Um, but emotions, I don't think it's exactly what he's saying in terms of vibration, but that's what I feel. It's like a gateway, and then it takes me somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going through the gateways. Evie, how are you doing?
I'm not feeling so well, so I'm just, taking it in. But
Uh-huh.
it was nice. It was nice. It was very nice.
Refuah Shlema.
Oh.
So I have a question for the group. I'm going to write it on WhatsApp. So we have our meditation from Sarah Yehudit, which is our go-to meditation. In the Sefer B'Yam Darkecha, like for example, he says to reach the Veku, to use the Cholam, which would be Yo and Ho and Vo and Ho. And then if you want Chesed, it's Yen, Hen, Ven, He. And so my question to everybody is, do you want to experiment with different voweling, or should we just stick to the go-to? So I would like everybody really to answer. I'm going to put it on the WhatsApp, just to, chart out the course of our sailing for the next while. In the meantime, I wish everyone a wonderful day, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, whoever can come. And I'll try to record some of it because Sarah Yehudi, I mean, basically it's going to be a Sudat Hodaya for Leah and for all of us. Leah is saying no, but, but, when you go through something like that, it's like really, it's like very special to recognize it and say thank you.
Say yes for me and everybody else. I think at
Right.
this time we all go through so much that we
Right.
need to start
Right.
yeah. My husband
Right.
actually in an informal meeting, an informal shul thing that was for a bar mitzvah, not in a shul, because the shul actually he asked the question. He said he wanted to bench Gomel after the war, during that week, because we have been through so much, and we need to say thank you, and we need to bench Gomel. It could have been so much worse. And the one shul said, no, you don't think, he doesn't think it's in the right thing, but you can do it within an informal minyan. And we went to a bar mitzvah and he benched Gomel for everybody. So I'm feeling that Sudat Hodaya right now is not only for me and what I went through, but all of us have been through different things in our own way. And we want to get to a place of gratitude and appreciation and, thanks to Hashem. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not I'm
Yeah,
driving.
no, yeah.
so-
No, yeah, Leah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
Yeah.
that. We're gonna do that tomorrow, and each person can, if they want to share, just say, you know, what you're thankful for and everything that we've gone through. Yeah, because we have a lot to be grateful for, right? So, I mean, and we'll try to record that. Okay, ladies, I'm sorry for anyone who can't come, and as much as we can share, we'll share. Everyone should just be well and have a good week.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, everyone. Lots of love.